Hello and welcome to another hacking video. I'm Ed. In one of my previous videos, we went through creating a malicious macro in a Word document from scratch. Obviously, I didn't show the part of where I had the VBA script running, obviously for protection and security purposes. And in this video, I'm going to show you a tool. I don't own the tool, no credit towards me. I was just browsing one of Abate's sites, and I actually came across creating a reverse shell, and then with the reverse shell using LuckyStrike to basically create a malicious XLS file. It's actually quite simple and actually pretty easy to do. I'm not going to go through the entire things start to finish. I'll put the URL in the description of the video for you to basically take a look. But basically, if I go to a column machine and if I go here, what I essentially did is I just used MSF Venom. I created a executable file. I called it NC2, and I specified the host and the port to listen on. And I already started my listener here. And on my other machine, I downloaded the LuckyStrike um, files from GitHub, and I'm running the LuckyStrike PowerShell script here. Now, what I did here is quick overview. I selected number 2, then I came up with the catalog options. I selected 1 to add a payload. I gave it a title called Give Me Access. Tried a different name. Uh, sorry, I tried this name, was already in use. I tried a different name, and then once it goes through all the optional sections, you can then choose a payload. I chose executable, pointing to the executable that I created in MSF Venom that's on my color machine. I copied it to this machine, and then I specified a path. And once I specify the path, you'll see it adds the payload. And then I selected to go back. I went to the payload options and I said select a payload. And in this instance, I wanted an XLS spreadsheet and not a doc because I already did a docx macro previously. And then it asks you to select a payload. I chose number 2. And then it says choose an infection method. I chose number 1, which is certutil. And then I went back and I went back again. And then lastly, the file options, I said generate a new file. And what it does is it actually dumps it in your home directory, LuckyStrike, payloads, and then the file. You can obviously rename it and to something more malicious, and then it should give you access or like a backdoor. So here I have the infected file. If I double click this, should come up and ask me to enable a macro. Oh, not. We already got a reverse shell. Can you see? So from listening, I already have a reverse shell, and you can see I am admin on this box. If I go back, you'll see Excel is running. There's nothing to it, just like the Word document. The user obviously has no idea what's happening in the background. If we go and have a look at anything, there's our macro, and you can see it basically created the macro for you. It's got a couple of things in it. There's, it breaks up certificate and everything else that you chose, etc. And if I close Excel, you'll notice that I still have access. I can go straight to C drive, can do a directory listing. There you go. So you can see I still have persistence even though Excel is closed. Sometimes when you close the application, it terminates a session, not in this case. I can browse to, okay, so tab doesn't work, but it's fine. And here is the malicious file that I used in MSF Venom, or created with MSF Venom, to obviously give me the reverse shell. So just another way to do things. Again, I have access to my environment. I'm allowed to hack this. Please, as I reiterated in the video with the Word document macro, keep your users safe. Tell them not to enable macros if you can help it. If you can, disable macros across the board. If not, obviously, then training comes to play, and rather let them ask you if it's okay to run it or enable it, or test it in the sandbox first if you can, before doing anything, because you never know. Some of these malicious actors encrypt the stuff, they embed it so that you can't see exactly what's going on. But in a sandbox environment, or like in this environment, you can see exactly what happened. So stay safe, be on the lookout. You can actually see how easy it is to create a macro using tools versus writing your own script. And at the end of the day, you're on a customer machine, or if you're doing stuff illegally, you're on a machine and you have access. I hope you like this video. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thank you.